Hi, everyone. I'm Kim, and I'm here with Lee, Shira, Juji, and Tarriss. We are 5 friends, speakers, and professionals from different cultures, backgrounds, and age groups coming together to offer healing and inspiration. Today, we're continuing with our Favorite Things series, where we'll share some of the things we love, from our self-care practices to creative expressions that resonate with us to even our favorite food. And while we're sharing, take the time to please reflect on the things that bring you joy. Today, we're going to hear from Tarriss. T, are you ready to take us on your journey?
Yeah. So I am super excited about this, and it's like a love-hate relationship because everything that I have in my life, I love. So everything is my favorite. And when I was first doing this, I was like, oh my God, I have this snack and I have this food and I have this drink. And I said, listen, Tarriss, you are not allowed to bring any food into this mix. And I'm so happy I did it, because after Lee's presentation and Kim's presentation and Juju with her nuts, I'm very happy that I stirred clear, whatever, from all of my food. But we do have to do that as another episode. So to start us off, my new favorite toy in the whole wide world is my Healy. I know Lee loves and appreciates this. So because I love energy and I love energy healing and I love the cells, and I know that our cells just don't work properly unless they have the proper fuel and energy running through them, I found this little microcurrent device, and if there's anything wrong inside of my body, if I have a headache, or if I can't sleep, or if I'm anxious, or if I have no energy, I just hook up my little Healy on my arms and I just let myself get my healing vibrations all day long. Freaking great. I love it.
You have to. Oh, so
that's okay. I was going to say, Tarriss, you introduced me to the Healy, and I love it as well.
It's just so amazing.
It'll target anything that ails you on a physical, emotional, or mental level.
Yeah.
And love it.
Yeah.
Can you, because just anyone listening, like, they might not really understand what it is. Can you just explain it a little deeper?
Yeah, sure. So basically what it is it's a form of energy medicine, and it is a microcurrent that goes through your body on a direct level with these little electronodes. And basically what it does is it pumps in frequencies into your body at a certain vibration, depending on what your body and what your cells are saying that they need. So there's about 144,000 frequencies within this little device. And wherever you're off, it floods your body with those frequencies. So
what's like one example? Like a frequency of what?
Like, so it's just an energy frequency. So like there's frequencies, like everything in our body is made up of a frequency. Everything on earth is made up of a frequency. So like our heart, is at a certain frequency, and our lungs are at a certain frequency, and certain cells are at a certain frequency. Our immunity is at a certain frequency. So like if something is off, right, inside of your body, and that frequency is not like, let's say, whatever hertz it's supposed to be, then the quantum sensor in here reads that, and it says, okay, your circulation system frequency is off. It needs to be changed to this frequency that it's supposed to be on.
Yeah. And it has so many programs, and really, like, the person who has it just selects the program. Like if I am in pain, right? I have a shoulder pain, let's just say. So I'll choose the pain program, and that in and of itself has a specific frequency level, because if I am in pain, that frequency level is off and that energy is off. So running the pain program, which takes about 20 minutes, will bring it back to balance. And it's just been amazing how people are, feeling the difference in 20 minutes with certain things. Others have to be, used several times, but it's been a phenomenal thing. And
it's really miraculous.
Yeah.
Is there like a presidential debate tension frequency, like where you can like You're watching something that's
yeah. So you know what? That's funny that you say that, because there is mental well-being in here. So if you're feeling some sort of a stress, because that's what that is, right? It's a stress. Your mental, something in your mental balance is off. So yeah, you could run that or put that on.
No, I have to say that I'm fascinated by this, because I think all of us are very drawn to energy work. And so to think that there are companies out there that are now starting to address that and provide solutions for that, I think the applications for that, like around the world, are just amazing.
And I have to say, I too am fascinated, enthralled by it lately. And ever since, you know, really, Tarriss, you turned me on to this, doing research and things like that. And this has been around for a while. This has been around.
Years. This is not new.
This frequency medicine stuff has actually healed people on levels beyond your imagination. It has cured arthritises and cancers, but it was kind of shoved to the side and made illegal, believe it or not, in the early 1900s. Once the pharmaceutical industry started to emerge, people who were being treated in this non-conventional way, or the people who were treating, were shut down. They said, no more of this. We're now going to use drugs and surgery, and that's what's going to be. So for many years, it's been hidden, and it's starting to emerge more now.
Yeah, and there's so many different forms of this energy medicine. This just happens to be a remote one that we could carry on us all day long. So that's why I like it, because it's like, I don't have to run to my practitioner to get an energy fix. Like, I got it all day long now. So that's why I love it. I just love
DIY,
it.
right?
Wow.
Like a DIY.
Yeah. So, and that's why I'm so hyper all the time. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, stop running that program. Stop running everything. You have enough of it already.
What else you got? What else
So
you got?
my next thing is quite different, and this is a little poem actually that my son wrote when he was younger. And ooh, you see my little light there. And I thought it was so beautiful. And he was in 8th grade, and he wrote this. And I guess he must have picked it up from, you know, how I speak and from affirmations. And it's funny how sometimes kids really listen to you. So he wrote this poem all about I am. And it was like, I am me. Like, you know, I'll read you a little bit, but because it's really dear to my heart. And it's, I'm a boy who is filled with emotion. I wonder what makes me so motivated. I hear people telling me I can't, but I don't listen. I see people talking behind my back, but I still don't listen. I want to show them that I can and I will. I am a boy who is filled with motivation. And that's just one verse. And I just thought, like, wow, how powerful if every single kid out there could give themselves a little affirmation or a little poem and just remind themselves that, like, I am great, I am wonderful, you know, like, I don't know, it just, you know, it was so great to me. I had to frame it, and I literally, I keep it in my bedroom, because I just, whenever I want to strangle his 16-year-old neck, I just look at it and I go, he's pure, and he is beautiful, and he is kind, and he is unique, and, you know, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
So,
He got that all from you, Mama. He got that all from you.
I hope so. Well, I know so. But yeah, I mean, that's really nice and good and dear to my heart. And okay, so my third thing is, obviously all three of us are very five of us are very inspirational women, and we're all on a path to help and heal either the younger generation or our generation, make them a little bit more stronger, energetic, blah, 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 whatever. So I, as you know, am a really big writer. So my journals are everything to me. So, you know, I always have a regular plain journal until I found the day where one of my clients gave me this journal, which actually helped me reflect a little bit more and deeper on what made me happy. So it's 52 lists for happiness, and every day
I have this. Somebody gave that to me too.
It's a great gift. It's really amazing. And you know, it's like you start every day, and you could start wherever you want, and it just will ask you to list something about something, like your past or your present or where you're going for the future or what's your journey. And I just think it's amazing. And with that, this, if you guys know me, I'm going to read it to you. So it says, "It's going to be okay. A journal to reassure myself when I'm overwhelmed by the creeping sense of impending disaster. All the all-encompassing fears, both specified and value, that colonize my mind, body, and soul, blah, blah, blah." So it's very in-depth, it's very dramatic, and it's super funny because Ryan, my fiance, got this for me because I love all of my journals. He's like, "You're always so overwhelmed, and you're always so dramatic." So this journal is literally the greatest gift, like, anyone could ever give you. And I'm like, I'm going to take this as a really great compliment, and I'm going to embrace the shit out of this. And again, it's like this one where it literally asks you questions. Like, if you were not happy and you had to stop worrying about something and you had to give away all of your treasures, like, what would bring you more happiness? Like, it's just really great and deep, and it's fun, you know? So I don't know. I love my journals. I love writing. I love all these little kooky.
Love that. And you know, it's funny. I love the stuff that you were reading after "It's going to be okay," because as human beings, we tend to catastrophize a lot. And so you just have to go back to the "it's going to be okay."
Yeah.
Because 90% of the things we catastrophize never come to happen. So it's like,
yeah. Well, you know what? It actually made it onto my "it's so" favorite list is because I don't know if you guys remember, but one of you guys asked me in the series that we did with our own stories and our own journeys. You know, one of you had asked me if you could have changed anything, or if someone could have said one thing to you to like make everything better in your life as you moved forward or as you were struggling. What's that one thing that someone could have said to you to make it all okay, or to make everything better? And remember,
the question was, when you were young, because you had so much loss, what was one thing someone could have said to you that would have helped you feel better when you were young?
Yeah.
Right. And my response was, "It's gonna be okay."
I remember that.
Right?
I remember that,
Yeah.
that episode and that response. Yes.
Yeah. So when I got this, I was like, oh my God. Yeah. It was just so
You're definitely not in for the green card. Are you kidding me?
the green book.
You're there to me.
So, Tarriss, I see a lot of holiday gifts in our future.
Love it.
Yeah. So my next super duper favorite thing is a book. It is called The Book of Awakening. It's by Mark Nepo, and this I have been reading for years. So I pray every morning, or try to pray every morning, and I have a little meditation session with myself, and this whole very intimate song prayer thing in the morning. And what I do is every morning I wake up, there's a date on here. So it goes through the dates of the calendar, you know, May 23rd, blah, blah, blah. And you open it up. I open it up every morning and I read what the universe is trying to tell me. And when I read, I take the message and I comprehend it to what is going on at that moment for me. And then sometimes, not all the time, but I'll then take my journal and I'll write in my journal, like, what that means to me, or what's resonating, or like, how can I make myself better, or can I meditate on this? And it's just really been one of the greatest things I've implemented into my routine. And
can you open up today's and see what it says?
Oh yeah. So that's another part, which I think is super interesting. What really got me hooked on this. I always go to people's birthdays and it always resonates with who that inner person is. And mine, before I read today, mine is all about forgiveness. The pain was necessary to know the truth, but we don't have to keep the pain alive to keep the truth alive. Like, and that is so inner me with my fight with truth and forgiveness. So a couple of times when I've had a birthday, I would go and I would find the passage of that person's birthday, and then I would type it up on like a canvas or something and give it to them as a gift, because it resonates with that person. Like, they may not see it in that moment that I give it to them, but somewhere down the line, it will resonate with them. But let's go to October. What's today, the 24th or something?
24th, yep.
I didn't even read it this morning because I was so busy. Oh, okay. October 24th. The way things are. Be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you.
Aww.
And we're doing our favorite things episode. Oh.
That's going to be like my new favorite quote.
It really resonates like with every day. It's just so amazing. It makes me feel so good. I love it. Now to my very last thing. So I've never really been a girly girl. But I guess, I don't know, like, I don't think I was an extreme tomboy, but I always loved sports. I'm athletic, and I always wanted to just be one of the guys and blah, blah, blah. And if you know me, I don't really wear dresses. I hate them. I like to wear pants all the time. I'm not a bikini chick. I always try to cover up. I'm quite conservative, I think, anyways. And my new favorite thing in the whole wide world is brand new tutu.
Wow.
I have to tell you that this is my wedding costume. This is what I'm wearing when I get married.
Holy shit.
No way.
And I have like never ever worn a tutu ever in my whole entire life. And I was a dancer for a super duper long time. And I just always thought every girl should have a tutu, right? So now I have one, and I am so excited about it. And that's my last thing that I'm wrapping up with.
You look like a
That
little
was
fairy angel in that.
amazing. That was the biggest surprise ever.
I know. What a great way to like end with a bang.
Yeah.
I love it, Tarriss. Love it.
Thanks.
Wow.
Excellent.
That was such a great way to end. That's it. We're done.
You seem so speechless.
I think we're all in a little bit of shock because that was awesome. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Tarriss. That was such a great way to end things. Thanks for sharing everything about, your favorite things. We so appreciate it. And thank you all for listening. Thank you for, just being here with us. We hope you love our conversations. Please click like if you like our channel, and subscribe. Tell a friend, spread the word. And just let us know also if you have any comments or questions, or if there's like a topic that you would like us to cover or talk about. We would love that. So everyone stay safe. We will see you soon. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Bye,
Bye
now.
everyone.